Hey, how's it going everyone? MLT Magic Tricks here. So in this video, I'm going to be performing and then teaching you this awesome no setup prediction style card trick that I definitely think you should add to your routine. But before we get into it, if you are new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe with those post notifications on for more card and magic trick videos like this. And also, I'm trying out a new camera angle for this performance, so let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. And now let's get right into this card trick. Okay, so I would start off this trick by having my spectators shuffle the deck as much as they want. Once they are done shuffling, I would explain to my spectator that I'm going to be making 3 predictions from the deck for this trick. So I'm going to be going through the deck to myself and taking out 3 prediction cards that are going to be very important in this card trick. So I have my first prediction. I'm going to go place that there on the table. And I have my second prediction right here, and I'm going to take out one third and final card right there. That will be my third prediction. So I'm going to keep these 3 cards face down on the table in my spectator's sight. And from here, I would explain to my spectator what they're going to be doing with the deck, because they are going to be taking the deck behind their back and doing something with it. So I would just show them that they are going to spread out the deck behind their back. They're going to take out one card, place it face up on top of the deck, and just cut this card right into the middle. So there is one face up card in the middle of the deck. So at this point, I would hand the deck over to my spectator. They would take the deck behind their back and they would perform this move. Now I'm going to go ahead and play the role of my spectator here. I'm going to take out a card from the deck. I'm going to place it face up on top, and I'm going to go ahead and cut this card right there into the middle. So I have played the role of my spectator, and once they have done this, I would ask for the deck back, and I would show them which card they turned face up in the middle of the deck. So we're going to spread through. In this case, we have the Ace of Clubs as the card that my spectator turned over. And remember, guys, we did start this trick with a shuffled deck. My spectator could have, flipped over any card behind their back. In this case, it was the Ace of Clubs. Now, check out my prediction cards that have been on the table the entire time. You will see that my 3 prediction cards are the 3 aces, making for a perfect set of 4 to correctly predict my spectator's cards. So guys, that is what this trick looks like. It's a really fun prediction effect that will definitely fool all your spectators. And if you want to learn how to perform it, make sure to stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that performance, and this is a really great no setup card trick that will definitely get some awesome reactions from all of your spectators. And if you're wondering what deck I'm using in this video, I am using this Orbit deck of cards. I'll have a link in the description to where you can buy it right off of Amazon. And now let's get straight into the tutorial. So since this trick is completely no setup, you're going to start off by having your spectator shuffle the deck as much as they want. Once they are done, you're going to ask for the deck back and explain to your spectator that you're going to be taking out 3 prediction cards for this trick. Now, when you turn the deck towards yourself, the first thing you're going to be looking for is the card in the 4th position from the bottom of the deck. So in this case, we have a 3, and you are now going to be looking for the other 3 cards that have the same value. So in this case, I'm looking for the other 3 3s in this deck. So I'm just going to be going through, and you're going to be telling your spectator you're going to be taking out 3 prediction cards. So you can just, put them face down on the table as you go. So we have that first 3 right there. That's going to go face down. You're going to tell your spectator, okay, I'm going to take out 2 more. Boom, we have that second one that goes face down right there on the table. And let's say right here, this last 3, that's going to go face down. So after you have taken out your 3 prediction cards, remember, you're just finding, the matching value cards to the card that is in the 4th position from the bottom. And guys, just a quick note here. So let's say you had this 7 in the 4th position, and you see one of the other 7s is below it. It's one of the bottom 3 cards. All you do is just give the deck a quick cut. So you have all different cards here below, because if you take out this card, you're only going to have 2 there, and you don't really want that. So just keep that in mind. This could happen where, some of these cards here are the same below the 4th card, and just give the deck a quick cut to get some different cards there. Just keep that in mind, because that may happen in the performance. But regardless, once you have got your prediction cards, you're going to tell your spectator that you're going to keep them face down. So before you explain the instructions for your spectator as to what they're going to be doing with the deck behind their back, you do need to perform one move with the deck yourself. And you're going to rely on some misdirection that you're going to be doing to your spectator, because you just need to reverse this card in the 4th position, in this case, this 3 of clubs. So what you can do is just, tell your spectator, okay, remember we started with a shuffle deck, all the cards here are completely random. And then as you're coming down here to the bottom to square up the deck, you're literally just going to flip that card over quickly. And once you have it reversed, so now you have that 4th card face up, you're ready to move on with the trick. So just play around with how you do it. You just want to practice the move there where you're quickly flipping it over just like that. Make it casual and really hide that from your spectator. So, make some eye contact while you're just doing that quick move. So once you have the card reversed, you're going to tell your spectator that they are going to have the deck behind their back. They are going to take out a card from the middle, and they are going to place it face up on top, and then really emphasize to your spectator and explain clearly what the final step, which involves them just cutting the deck in half so the card is face up in the middle. Now, after you explain that, make sure you kind of just place this bottom portion right back on top, then turn the card over. So after you've given the demonstration, you still have the reversed card here on the bottom with 3 face down cards right below it. And obviously don't flash that to your spectator, just, keep the decks face down and square. So after you've clearly explained the instructions, you're going to hand the deck to your spectator. Just to clarify here, when I say behind their back, I mean the spectator is going to be facing you. They are not going to turn around. They are going to be looking at you while they have the deck behind their back, so they do not see the card that they turn face up. Just wanted to make that clear. And I'll show you what's going to be happening behind their back. So if your spectator does this correctly, and it's important that you're performing this trick to a spectator who's able to handle a deck of cards. So just keep that in mind. They do need to get this part right. So that's why your instructions need to be very clear. So behind their back, this is what's going to happen. They're going to go through the deck, and they're going to take out a card from the middle. They are going to place it face up right there on top. And this is obviously just going to be a random card. And then once they cut the cards in half, like this, they're going to bring the deck back into play and right into view, and you're going to ask for the deck back, and you're going to tell them, okay, we're going to spread to the card that you turned face up. Now remember, that card was the 10 of diamonds, but check out what happens when you spread out the deck. The first face up card you come to is going to be the card you reverse, that setup card, the 3 of clubs, and which matches your prediction cards. And then you're going to have a 3 card buffer, because you're going to have 3 face down cards, and then the real card that they reverse is going to be 4 cards below the one that you reversed without your spectator seeing. So just keep that in mind, and here's what you're going to want to do when you're revealing it. So you're going to tell your spectator, okay, the card you reversed is, in this case, the 3 of clubs. Be very careful here. You can block push some cards there to conceal the real face-up card and just show them that all the cards are face down. Square up the deck, take out that 3, place it face up, and keep in mind you are going to have this face-up card, the one that they really turned over. And like I said, guys, you're going to have this buffer zone here of 3 cards, so just keep that in mind. Be very careful not to flash it. So just keep the deck square. After you've removed it, just place the deck to the side. Tell your spectator, okay, you could have flipped over any card. They're really going to think this is the card that they flipped over behind their back, and place it on top and then cut it in the middle. They're truly going to think that's the card. Then you reveal to them that your 3 prediction cards are actually the other 3 cards that match the value of their selection, making for a perfect set of 4 cards. And your spectator's going to be completely confused, and it really will fool them. Because it just seems very impossible. And remember, you do have this card face up in the middle, so if you want to show the deck to your spectator, casually flip that over, and you can just spread out the deck face down like this. So that is the trick. That's how you perform it. It's really not too difficult overall. Just practice the move where you need to flip over the 4th card from the bottom. So practice your misdirection skills with your in the mirror or something before you go out and perform it. Once you get that quick move down where you flip the card, you should be good to go. So that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know how you enjoyed that performance camera angle. I might use that moving forward, then stick to this tutorial camera angle, because I think it's best to learn this way with this direct overhead camera angle. So let me know. Definitely give this trick a try. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you all in my next one. Peace out.